guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Well, this is where we last left off, just outside this haunted castle. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy Wednesday! Hump Day as it is to anybody that celebrates it that way, because I know I do. If you wonder why I call it Hump Day, it's not a weird thing. It's normal. It's middle of the week, getting over the hump. Get it? That's what it is. I've had some people wonder about me in the past, and I wonder if that's possibly why. They think that I'm perverted, and I'm not. I'm just weird. So yeah, we're back here, and I knew I went the wrong way, but hey, it's okay. I'm getting there. We're fine now. We killed a bunch of the... Listen, jerkwads. Thank you, and good night. Okay. Wonder if this is the jerk that killed me the last time. Probably. Okay. Thank you. I thought this was a white castle before. Was I mistaken, or have I just, like, am I on goofy pills? Let me take a look real quick. It is white. Why the frick is it blue? Blue is not white. Okay, let's go into our inventory real quick. To see what kind of... It's not bad. Like, the size is not bad. I mean, the damage and stuff. It's good. It's good stuff. Just nothing I can use because it's my life. Yeah. So, things are going well. Things are great. Last I left off, I had been planning to go and visit it with Armor Time in the city, which I did Saturday night, and had an absolute blast. It was phenomenal getting to hang out with Armor and his friends that were from out of town. It was a bunch of interesting... it was an interesting evening. For more ways than one, to be honest. When you do YouTube, you kind of don't really think about people watching sometimes. I know people watch it. You know, I know I get the comments and things, but I don't normally ever consider, you know, having living conversations with people that watch my channel, let alone that don't normally comment. And that's kind of what I ran into, is having some conversations with some of Armor's friends that watch my videos, and, you know, was leaving, like, and we're, like, talking about some of the things in my past and things, and it was just kind of surreal and strange to have a conversation with a complete stranger that knows a whole bunch about you. Especially this series. This series is where I open up myself about everything. I'm very open about, you know, a lot of my issues that I've had in the past. I even had a comment to my last video stating that I sound depressed. I'm like, hey, well, welcome to the real world. Kind of how it is. You know, and it's not, and I even stated that that's not something you get over right away. It's something you deal with. You know, and I do know that I still have to cope and deal with my issues with depression. I mean, chronic illness kind of doesn't go away, you know. The pain and things kind of make things wonky and weird. But I cope with it the best I can. And it was great. But yeah, you know, getting back to Armor's friends, it was lovely. It was phenomenal. And again, hanging out with Armor, as always, it's a good time. It's about I think it was the fourth time that we've bumped into each other. Planned, obviously. And it was great. And this is what I love about hanging out with Armor, is it's no different than when we record together. Like, we've known each other online now for 4 years. We're friends. Like, we can have conversations. We know a lot about each other. And there's no difference in real life. Like, he is, you know, a friend. He really is. Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no surprises, you know. We get along as well in person as we do online, and I love that. You know, it gives me hope, because I get questions a lot of times about, you know, if I have a social life or anything, and I'm like, not really. You know, I have my YouTube and my family of friends that I hang out with here. Sorry, I had to adjust my chair and things because I'd gone back a little too farther than I wanted. But yeah, I mean, I have my friends that I enjoy hanging out with and spending time with, and that's, you know, I put it as the same as going out and hanging out with friends that live locally, except I get to hang out with them a little bit more often, and at, you know, no traveling or anything involved. We hop on and play games, and, you know, it's like yesterday. I had the day off, and I did a live stream for 2 hours with War, and then I recorded a bunch of GTA with Duke of Weasels and Armor Time, and it was delightful. you know, just it was a good day. You know, and it was funny, you know, recording with Armor again just a few days after he was here. You know, we talked about his trip back and everything. It was nice, you know. And we're planning on getting together again soon. And his friends were great. You know, and he was saying, you know, it was a ragtag group of people that, you know, they're kind of closed. Like, becoming friends in the group is not necessarily easy, but you have to be a special kind of odd. But they'd already met me, in essence, because, you know, they were, you know, they knew Armor, they knew my channel, they've seen me, so, like, I already was a part of their family, in essence. It was weird, but delightful, absolutely delightful. I had a phenomenal evening. I'm very happy that I did that, very happy that I went out of my comfort zone a little bit. Just hanging out with Armor wouldn't have been anything. Would have been like, yep, let's go, let's hang out. Would have been just simple. But with a bunch of other people there, it makes the little nagging things in the back of my head go, you know, and I did. I coped with my little bit of, you know, nerves. You know, it's all I can say is, like, I get nervous and a little bit of social anxiety that I deal with. And it's unjustified. You know, there's no reasoning for it. It's me, you know, and I got that. And I know it. So I processed it all out and went, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything. I had gone down with the intentions of recording it, and I brought a bunch of my recording stuff, and I got there and immediately didn't do anything. I just wanted to go and enjoy it. I just wanted to enjoy the evening and spend time and hang out with people, and not do this or anything involving this at all. And it was perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better evening to do it. And to all of the fam, if anybody is watching, thank you very much. It was a delightful meeting, everybody. But yeah, it was good. So that being said, oh my God, welcome back to my life. Everything is good. Going to talk about a few slight changes I'm going to be working on here on the channel. I think I've mentioned in the past, but I'm going to expand upon things here a little bit more and kind of talk about my thoughts and what I want to do. And we'll just get rid of this jerk, and I'll discuss things. Okay, we're doing good for health. This is a warrior, and I'm shocked that oh, okay. This is the first potion I've had to take with him. His peons were worse than he is. There you go. Suck that down, jerkwad. We leveled up again, or was that no? No, I think that was. Yeah, we're level 61, so we leveled up once during the course of that. 38, good. We're good. That was golden. What are you? Warriors? Nope. 9.3, nope. And then that should be everything after that is 9.4. Tempo, yeah, that's not great. Anything here? Yeah, we should be good. So, time to talk about the channel. I've been kicking around the idea of some stuff for a little while. And I'm going to try to put some of it into play, and we're going to see how it goes. And here is my talking, my thoughts, and what we're going to do. My channel has, for the better part of the last... Oh, God. What the hell are they doing? Why are they... I was like, what the hell? For the better part of the last, I wouldn't know, 4 or 5 months, maybe a little bit longer, it's been faltering. Growing somewhat, but not exceptional. And I've talked about, you know, the loss of subscribers and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not bitching, moaning, none of it. Did we go past midnight? We did. So everybody respawned in here. So I'm not going to take another potion. We're just going to gain the extra XP. Get the heck out of Dodge. I'm going to stand right here. Dang it, that's not going to do it. It's extra XP. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, okay, I killed one of the doggies. Okay, that was good. Moves, you alive, my friend? Probably not too much. This room is going to kill me. Let's take a potion. This is a crappy potion. It did nothing. There we go. We're out of here. Oh, God, how did I... Okay. Take a potion. Okay. I gotta kill these fools. I mean, the XP outside is worth it. Inside, I don't really... Oh, you're more brutal than your boss. Yep, he killed me twice. Jerk. Anywho, that being said, I thought we would talk about the state of the channel, like I was starting to discuss. This is not me, saying that, my channel's dead or anything. Nothing like that. I just have issues. And I've kind of, and it's not just me, it's just the nature of YouTube. And it's been kind of going over for the last while, and I thought I'd just kind of give it a brief talk. So what I've noticed is that my channel gets recommended less and less and less, and my views go down constantly. And then whenever I post videos, I will see my stats go up a little bit, and then they go back down, and I've been hovering around the same number of subscribers now for the better part of a month. And I'm used to like about 100 subscribers growth in and around there when things are going pretty good, which is normal. And then things have just died down. And for the life of me, I can't really place what the reasoning is for it, except for the fact that there's been a few little tidbits that have been shared from YouTube, and I'm kind of putting it all together. And it's just kind of the last week it's been really thrown in my face, literally, because of the recommendations from YouTube. And what it is that I'm a variety channel. I play a variety of video games. I just kind of go with the flow of whatever I'm feeling, and I play it, and I'm enjoying it. And that's fine for what I do. But, unfortunately, what that also means is that somebody would like X game but not Y game, and I'm losing my audience to that. And also, that YouTube is just not promoting anything that I do. So, and as much as I love playing, the games that I have, like Metro Exodus and Assassin's Creed and all those games, and they're delightful, and I thoroughly enjoy them. They aren't helping matters at all. What I've found is that people like the games that you can kind of sink your teeth into, that don't have necessarily a storyline, but that you can do a whole bunch of stuff in. And I like creative games, and I always have. I'm not going to become a Minecraft channel if anybody's thinking that. That's far, far, far from what I'm looking at doing. So what I'm going to do is a couple of different things. There's two variations of games that I thoroughly enjoy. I mentioned in the past that I love space combat simulator things. They're delightful for me. And I've got a variety of those, and I want to get into them again. So what I'm thinking of doing is devoting a couple of times a week to those videos, and then also to the creative ones. Games like Tropico, Cities Skylines, those kind of games. Not necessarily saying that those are the ones that I will be playing, but those types of games. And getting into those a bit more. They take a whole lot more effort on my behalf to create videos in, but I think it's going to be worth it. I'm goofing around with a couple of ideas. There is a game that'll be promoted tonight. If you are so interested in checking out, it's called Satisfactory. Looks very interesting to me. I played a little bit of it, and it's good. It's very interesting, and it's one of those crafty kind of grindy games where it has a lot of potential. I loved it for Astroneer early on, and I've realized that what I've done is making myself a variety channel is that I've isolated myself away from a lot of my audience that came for certain things and then I shied away from. So I'm going to go back to it. I have no idea how it's going to affect things, but my thoughts are is I'm going to take the next few months, potentially 6 months, and give this a thorough try. If it works, great. If it doesn't, it can't hurt. And again, I'm not bitching, I'm not moaning. I'm just talking. This is where I process things, guys. This is what I do. This is just me taking a honest, careful look at where I'm at in the state of my channel. Not saying I'm going to change everything overnight. I mean, I'm still doing Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm going to finish that game. I'm going to ease into it. And I got to find the games that are going to speak to me. It may end up being just me talking about this, trying it for a few weeks, and then realizing that I really don't think that I can handle those kind of games in that kind of scenario. And that could happen. I never know until I try it. So, but yeah, I'm going to kind of refocus things a little bit, and maybe do, you know, the story-based games on an occasional basis, like when I'm streaming or something. We'll see how those go. I think they work well for streams as well, but we'll see. Nothing set in stone as of yet. It's all in theory. So, yeah. But it's been, and that's the other thing too, is I've been playing these games on my own, kicking them around and goofing around in them, and I love the games for what they are. And you know, I've always enjoyed these kind of games, and part of me just is sad sad and relieved at the same time. Is I like to play them, and they're my guilty pleasure that I use for myself. That like I needed my gaming for me every now and again. You know, and sometimes just getting into one of those games is thoroughly entertaining for me. We are going to go get some bottles because we are out. We're going to go this way. Is that right? Am I heading in the right direction? Yeah. So yeah, I will come home and I'll goof into one of those games for a little while because it's where I can, you know, hop in, play my little game for like an hour, 20 minutes, whatever it is, and then pop out again and not have to worry about, you know, the ramifications of you know, messing up a storyline or something, because it's all the same thing for me. It's all fun. So we'll see. I'm cautiously optimistic about it. So, and I've got a couple of concepts and a couple of ideas for things I want to kind of try out with it and kind of be silly with some of them. So, yeah, I'll do some experimenting with it for sure. We are going to buy. I hate the rafters in here, man. Jeez Louise, why does there have to be so many rafters? Let's get you. Okay, we are buying the bottles because look at that. I got 11 gold, man. It's going to take me a while to spend it. And this is, if you guys wonder why I don't normally sell things, this is it. Because, like, for what purpose is there to own any of this stuff? Now, I have been informed that I can adapt and make some changes to my equipment in town. So let's check out, where is the adapting place? That should be the thing in the center, right? I don't recall if this is exactly it, but we're going to Adventure District. Human. This is where I can adapt things. So I can put in 43, 11. That could be handy. Just going to double check. 17. Okay. So put that in. There you go. Adapt for 0 platinum comes 13.5. There you go. And then those comes 36 versus what I have now. No, so that's not worth adapting. Can I say no? Okay. To 9.6, 9.4. Can adapt it, I think. Or is that the one I just did? Dagger. Yeah, there's no need for it, so goodbye. So let's do this now. Let's head out. So this is what you can do. It costs you 0 platinum to adapt down. So it's easy enough to do. So 13. Oh, that was that one. Are you shitting me? Which one did I do? Which did I screw up? Oh, dear God. 13.5. 18.2. Okay, yeah, we're fine. 13.5, 18.2. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Should check out the scratch shoulder armor. Let's go check that out real quick. Come on, we got this. Okay, let's turn that on. Let's chat it away, and then we could check this out because I didn't spot it there. 31 over 29, so we could adapt that too. Can I adapt it? Thank you. And then we're good. And then we go back over here. We'll put her on. And then we are golden. Everything is happy. Get rid of the junk that we no longer need. Are you still? 9.4. This really don't need. Hold on to that. 12 I don't need. 10 I don't need. There we go. And then we should be. Some new adventures handy? Nothing. Not a damn thing. We're going to continue this direction. We'll continue north. North it is. Yeah. So yeah, things are going pretty good. As I said, none of what I'm trying to, talk about this evening. Again, I'm saying evening because for me it is. For you guys, it's afternoon. But yeah, I'm trying to be hopeful about a lot of things. I'm not trying to point fingers or say anything that I'm being let down on anything. I'm not. I own that this is my channel, my direction, and my whole goal has always been just to have fun, and that's something that's always been very important to me. And I've noticed that I've put myself into a bit of a rut. And I don't know if I'm necessarily having as much fun with some of those games. I'm doing some of them because they're simple enough to get out and get content going, but I don't know if I'm having as much fun as I think I am. So that's part of my issue. We'll find out. We'll see how it goes once I start making videos and the other stuff. We will see. But I'm Satisfactory was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. And the only issue with some of those games is that they have a bit of a learning curve to them sometimes. So it may take me a hot minute to get things figured out, but some of the goofy, silly things I want to do is part of me. I'm not the best gamer all the time. I kind of suck at a lot of things, but one of the things I'm really good at is setting up scenarios where I fail miserably. So I'm kind of thinking of playing with that concept of just setting things up for failure and seeing how bad things can fuck up. Just instead of playing to win, playing to lose sometimes, and just seeing like how quickly things can go from a positive to a negative. And that's one of the things that I kind of did in Tropico, and this is where a lot of it came from. Is at the end of my run of the Tropico thing, I was doing really good. I was playing the game properly, and then I made a rash decision that just fucked everything sideways. And I chuckled endlessly when it happened, and I didn't get upset. And I was like, hey, wait, and I realized, it's like, no, that's just how you do things, buddy. This is part of your process. Iron chest armor. +1, get rid of it. Get out of it! Garbage. Garbage. So yeah, it's a thought. It's a thing. There we go. Flies. Nothing. It's Rider Turtle. Things are good. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how you guys think of it. I've got a couple of new games, and that's the other thing too. Is I'm putting in a lot of requests for interesting and different titles on Keymailer, and I'm also contemplating going into doing something I did when I first started the channel, and I really want to go back to it. There's two things. First thing was gaming under $1. I think now with the subscribership that I have, it's something that I could make work. And what I would do is I would go into Steam every week and I would spend up to $1 on whatever games I found. And it would be sometimes like I will go looking for really, really bad reviews. Sometimes I want to look for something that like might be a hidden gem, and then just make an episode and kind of goof around with something that can be kind of silly. Sometimes bad games can be a lot of fun because they're bad. Sometimes they can be surprising about how good they can actually be. And that's one of the things I always enjoyed about the gaming under $1. And then the other thing I was doing was on Wednesdays, I called it Wayback Wednesdays. I would go out and grab a hold of one of my older titles and get back into playing that and taking a trip down nostalgia time. And just kind of get into some of the older games that I grew playing but have stopped because of whatever technology or that I just haven't played them in a long time, like really old games like 10 or 15 years old, and doing that once a week. And I think that those are the kind of things that will make me happy again, because I enjoyed them. That's something I thoroughly enjoyed. And it's something I beat myself up over that I let them go. So I want to bring them back. So that's kind of my thought. Oh, you little jerk. I hate mages for this. We'll wreck this guy. He doesn't realize he's dead. Okay. Let me know what you guys think. If there's any concepts or any things that you think that would be kind of fun to watch me do, I'm open for suggestions. You don't have to recommend games, but just ideas or concepts. You know I don't do much in the way of like suggested content, and it's something I think I should try it a little bit. Some of it may just end up becoming stream stuff. Who knows? I'm gonna get like 20 XP for this guy, if that. I knew it. Junk. He was junky. Hey, we did it though, and we climbed a place and did a thing. You know, you can't say that every day. And you wrecked. And Ricky Rocket Raccoons. Here we go. Ooh. Moves. Did you see that? He bounced and then popped. Let's see what the next one is. There is nothing of any great importance. Let's continue on north. Enjoy yourself, Moves. You're going to fly. Whee! Something I've always liked doing too is flying from those places. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful places. Head north, north, north. Rivet north. You do a really shit job of paying attention to your controls, but it's okay. I'm not going to fault you too much, Rivet. You're doing okay. And I'm doing pretty good. You know, I have a lot to be thankful for. I have a lot to be happy for. And I'm really working hard at making a bunch of changes in my life this year. I'm failing on a few aspects, but I'm working hard and doing them. Not something that I would ever bring up here. It's nothing that is like, you know, these are like personal little things that I'm trying to make changes for. That I just, for some reason, I'm just having a hard time, you know, getting my head around, you know, actually taking care of some of this stuff. But I'm also making a lot of monumental changes in my life, and they're good. I've really been enjoying the filming I've been doing for my other channel. Again, I talk about it all the time. It's not going live yet. I was talking about it with Armor, and I need that voice of like the friends that I have, and because he's a YouTuber too, right? He's been doing this game for longer than I have, and I just kind of like bouncing ideas and thoughts and concepts off of him. And I talked with War extensively about it the other day too. But like my thoughts for myself for this food channel is that I don't want to half-ass do anything with it. It's easy enough to start a channel, no big deal. You know, I've done it before. You know, I can do it again. I'm not nervous about the process. What I am anxious about is my voice. And what I mean by that is whenever you do this kind of thing, it took me about 1.5 years of doing my Rivet Head channel to gain my voice and to become comfortable with what I was doing and saying here. I was really private for the longest time. And then I found that within Cube World, by opening up and being more myself, I was able to own a lot more and become a better content creator, at least in my eyes. That's how I felt about it, and I don't know what anybody else thinks about it, but that's okay. But I'm taking my time with that channel. I just want to make sure that I do it properly. Come on. Oh, dear God, you suck, you little radish. Well, we got a boomeranger here, a ranger, and me, and moves. This should be good. I forgot to do all my spending my points. Oh, dear God. Well, at least it's the two of us taking this guy on. This is actually a lot of fun. Ah, you can do this. At least the thing is, too, is I'm keeping this guy far away so that that guy is still alive. He may not be doing a ton of damage, but he's doing some, you know, which is helpful. Because these guys are a pain in the ass to take on by yourself. As you can see, it takes a hot minute to knock them down a peg or two. And that's my issue. Knocking them down. But this is 2 outdoor bosses today and a castle. 3 in 1. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. Oh, dear Lord. Not a bad day. Hey, leave him alone. He's not doing great. 78 XP. I'll take that. You all right, buddy? Enjoy your drink. You deserve that. That was cool. I'm gonna have one too. You all right? Dude, you are full. Anyway, I think that should be sufficient for today. I really enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. Thanks everybody for coming out, checking it out. If you guys are new here, thank you. Thank you very much for checking out the channel. This is what I do every Sunday, every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. I will do another Q World episode. Ramble, talk about my life, talk about randomness, talk about things that are interesting to me, sometimes things that piss me off. But I try to be honest and to the point every time I'm here. So if you do like that kind of content, this is where you're going to get it. Also, if you guys are interested in other things, I do post 2 videos every single day at 2 and 7 p.m. Eastern. So feel free to stick around the channel, check out some of the other things I do. As I said, some changes are happening in the near future. So if you're interested to see what kind of shenanigans I will get up to, me too. I'm looking forward to seeing what I get up to as well. But anyway, I will see you guys in our next episode. Thanks again, everybody, and take care. Bye-bye.
This is a song for